when I was a little girl, my mother and father on Saturday mornings, we would get up. Mom would fry chicken. She would get us our picnic lunch ready to go, pack it all up, and we knew we were going to cut willow canes, and we would go to Irvin, Kentucky, to cut canes. But there was the three of us, the three kids, would all pile up in this station wagon, and we wouldn't think that it was a job, or we loved it, because we knew we'd get to be with Mom and Dad on a Saturday and go out. He would cut the handles or the willows. We would, after he cut them, then all three kids here, or my siblings, would go bundle them up, haul them back to the station wagon. Around lunchtime, Mom would say, it's time to eat. We would sit down and have a picnic together and talk about things. And then after we would eat, Dad would start cutting again.
I'd say it started with me about 7 to 8 years old. We started going to Broomcraft and visit them, watched the production of the Broomcraft, and I actually got involved helping with some of the things. They talked about the willow sticks. I remember when they made the broom handles, the walnut handles, how they handmade those. I got to be part of that. I got to be the person to sand and file those and make those slick and ready to go out.
It makes you proud of, my dad and mom. They worked hard all their life for Brewer College. I mean, it's really hard work. And like I say, my dad, he made hundreds of thousands of brooms while he was there, because they had some really big orders. I mean, we had one order that we made for a company in Indiana, Seymour, Indiana, and I think it was 70 to 80,000 brooms each year to make, because they sold this type of broom in the Sears catalog. So, and then plus all the other handmade brooms that we made too, thousands of those.
The college, that was that's the only thing they ever knew, and always spoke highly of this college. And I think that's why all of my siblings, when Mom and Dad would talk about the college, how great it was, how great the people are there, the customers, to satisfy them, to take pride in what they're making. Because if it's not up to standard what Mom and Dad likes, they had to take it apart. Well, I think any artist that makes an item, it's got to be perfect in their eyes, because they don't want to sell something or it be out somewhere that it's not perfect. I know I've heard woodworkers say that, I won't sign that piece because it's not what I want it to be. And I think that's why Mom and Dad and Lonnie was all about how that broom should look, because I think that's a reflection on them, and they want it to be high standard. And then we would haul them all back to the Broomcraft here on campus. And going back to campus and going back to Broomcraft, we stayed a lot in Broomcraft when we were little. And Mom and Dad on Saturdays and Sundays, mostly Saturdays, that was our day of working with Mom and Dad. And that's my memories of Broomcraft as far back as I can remember, when I was a little girl.